What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, sitting in the car. Don't usually record on lunchtime. However, I am today because we've had some breaking news in the last hour and a bit. Everton's potential new owners, the Dan Friedkin or Friedkin Group, otherwise known, has pulled out essentially following mutual discussion of buying Everton Football Club. This fundamentally puts us back at square one. The Friedkin Group have agreed that they will still, be a lender to Everton and still support Everton. However, this is catastrophic. This is fundamentally now we owe 200 million. We owe Friedkin Group 180 million, and we are fundamentally back into square one. Really concerning. It does potentially mean, I'm just opening the window, it's absolutely roasting. It does potentially mean that, we do know there was other buyers interested in Everton, and we do know there was other, things around the club that from people that did want to invest in us. So I don't necessarily think it's completely the end of the world. However, it's clearly not great. This was a guy that he sort of, I felt like he bought into Everton, the way that he was structuring the deal, the fact that we've got Roma in the pre-season. This is like completely off the wall. I'd never expected this. We were so invested almost in this group, and even as a fan base, we were invested in him, Dan. And for this to sort of hit us Friday afternoon, it's horrendous. I'm still sitting here blaming this Microsoft crash because hopefully this is an email that should not have been sent. But yeah, I'm devastated, and I don't know what this means for plans for the summer, but it definitely means that the transfer won't be completed in the summer transfer window. It definitely means that we're going to be going into next season not quite know where we are, what's going on, and we know there's people that are interested in buying Everton, but we don't know them. We're back to this tender process, this bidding process, and we know there was 5 or 6 offers, so Everton will no doubt go back to the other bidders. There was multiple groups that were interested in buying Everton, so again, not concerned, but it's something that just clearly needs to be fixed. Everton today are in Ireland, playing the game against Sligo Rovers. Coleman's been doing a great job over there, interacting with the fans, really promoting Everton. Everton's kit has been in a Castori shop in the city centre. It felt like everything was going right. And although, look, I still don't think it's negative. I still think the transfer window as a whole is being positive. I think we're doing the right moves. I just hope this doesn't put additional pressure on us now having to sell Branthwaite when we thought we'd got over that. I hope that doesn't put pressure on signings that we were going to make. We've obviously been linked with this lad, and I was going to do a video about this later. But there's a player at Napoli, a winger, Jesper Lundstrom, who looks like it's a done deal, loan obligation to buy. All of these things were great up until an hour ago. So yeah, I've got major concerns, major worries, but I'm also not going to lose hope and lose faith, because this season has kind of been all about being positive, and it's been a good start, and I just think we need to keep up with that. There's no point being all down and in the dumps. You never know what group or who might buy Everton. You just haven't got a clue, but at the minute it's not looking splendid. And it's times like this I'd love to get John's thoughts, but John's having the time of his life on holiday with his family. I hope he doesn't read the news too early, because he was really up for this group. He was really up for them. He was really keen on seeing what they could produce for Everton and how they could change us going forward. And unfortunately, it does look like it's a step too far for the Friedkin Group. As to whether it can even be renegotiated, who knows? I don't know, but what I do know is that as of right now, the deal is off with them, and we are back to the drawing board on potential people to buy our football club. You obviously saw the kit release. I was going to talk about it in a separate video again, but it makes sense to just do it now. We saw the kit release. Two types of kits, pro kit and essentially a wearing kit. You know, I play football and I always buy the new home shirt. I'm not buying a pro kit for 110 quid for that stag sign to come off it and, you know, for it to last, you know, 10 washes. I'm not doing that. And the price of the kits, yeah, that concerns me. The kids' kits are now essentially the same price as what adults were. The training range, I get we earn a lot of money from this, but I must say this is the first time in terms of kits where I have felt that it's not necessarily about the fan, and that kind of hurts. And look, I get global appeal, and I get we've got to make money, and I get we've got to go forward, and you know, people are saying there's more money in the world, but to the average person, to the average 90% of the UK and the world, we haven't got more money, we've got less. You know, I don't sit there speaking to my friends and my friends go, yeah, I've got absolutely tons of money now, I'm absolutely loaded. You know, the justification in like 18-20% price increases on kits I find scandalous. So I'm concerned about that. But look, we get to watch us today. We get to watch the Blues for the first time, and that probably won't work. If it's on the membership thing, it won't work. But I will watch the game. I'll enjoy the game, and hopefully we start off the season well. Hopefully we see and die. But I don't know what pressure this puts on Everton. I don't know what pressure this puts on Everton from a retaining of players element or a transfer. I don't know what it means, but it'd be really disappointed if it means, you know, the Willie Gnonto deal at Leeds potentially won't happen. It'd be disappointing if this agreed loan signing for this player doesn't happen, and all of that concerns me massively. But we will see. We have just got to stay positive, guys. Just got to stay positive and just keep it up. You know, I know it's difficult when things like this happen, and we just want normal time at Everton, and everyone felt like on the up, and you know, it's the last season at Goodison, etc. But hopefully we can have this ironed out really early. Hopefully we can just get another sort of deal agreed. You know, Mashiri was happy to take a week to 2 weeks to pick someone last time. Hopefully he'd done his due diligence on some of the other potential buyers. So it's quite an easy process, but who knows? I just don't know. But hey, keep smiling, enjoy the weather, because trust me, it is hot, and I hope you have a tremendous day. All right, keep smiling, up the toffees. Peace.